Oh, what's up, YouTube? Underworld 6667 here, continuing our top 32 YCS Rhode Island deck list coverage. As you can see, we are looking at Joseph Maddalena? Maddalena? I don't know. His Monster Mash deck. As you can see, just by looking at it, it is not the average Monster Mash. This is not going to focus on the Birdman, Galus, Koki, Miru, Doom combo, where you can actually kill him off in one single FTK. We are looking at a sort of variant on that where he's just going to use the powerful effects and the pretty much staples to, you know, +1, +2, +5, whatever. Let's go through it really quickly. One Blackluster Soldier and one Chaos Sorcerer Dragon, Chaos Sorcerer Dragon, yeah, that's a brand new card. We are using lights, we are using darks, therefore the two must be. One Cyber Dragon, 3 Cyber Altanin, 3 Cyber Valley, 3 Galus, 3 Birdman, 3 Gen X Neutron, 3 Ghost Ship, 1 Gores, 1 Honest, 2 Light Ray Sorcerer, brand new card comparatively. We haven't really seen much of play with regards to the Light Rays. 1 Machina Force, 3 Machina Fortress, 3 Machina Gear Frames. We got 2 Tragodia, 2 Witch of the Black Rose, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mind Control, and 1 Monster Reborn. Moving on to the side deck, we have 2 DD Crow, 1 DD Crow. Jeez, I can't read or can't look or whatever it is. 2 Gemini Imps, 2 Jinzos, 3 Maxis, 3 Raikou, 1 Closed Forest, and 3 Royal Decree. Moving onwards, we have 1 Chimeratech Fortress Dragon, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Gaia Knight, 1 Mist Worm, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon, and Adrius, Leviathan, 1 Maystroke, Big Eye, Bouncer, Tyrus, Wind Up Zenmoa, and Wind Up Zen Mains. As you guys can see, this is not an average Monster Mash deck. We do not see the average, tour guide with its awesome power because it's gone down to 2. So you don't want dead draws in this deck because dead draws are killer. As you can see, there are quite a number of cool cards in this deck with regards to the Light Ray Sorcerer, the use of Witch of the Black Rose just to give you sort of an upstart goblin without giving your opponent life points. The use of Birdman and Galus, very powerful. The fact that there's tons and tons of stars in this actual deck, I think there's only a couple, there's only a couple with actual 1 stars. So when you're going to be playing those Galus, they can hit for big damage comparatively. It's going to be very detrimental when you're killing off your opponent's life points with just special summoning a monster. Looking at it, once again, we got tons of Machina Fortress, tons of machine support. There are a lot of machines in this format. So let's face it, this deck could be really powerful, run by the best person possible. If he's been playing this for quite a number of years or months or whatever you want to call it, he could find all the ins and outs of this deck. And that's the main purpose of, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're finding the ins and outs of your deck and you know exactly what to do in what situation, you're going to be a lot better than a person who just picked up the best deck possible and don't know all the ins and outs. So as you can see, running a Monster Mash deck, this format is based upon, whoever has the most experience with the deck that they're using. You have to have all the ins and outs of the deck. You have to have all the defensive plays mapped out and know exactly when to play your defensive plays at what time. The use of Tragodia and Gores is the main thing that I want to focus on because, when your wind-up player plays all his shitty cards and you're stuck with nothing, you have to have some sort of way to defeat them. And most people were just playing Gores, and hence why wind-ups won. You couldn't defeat the powerful push that Windups had, and let's face it, didn't cost them much in cards. Their deck was made up of little tiny beaters, but it really does make a difference. As you can see by the side deck, if you were running a lot of traps, he was ready for you with 2 Jinzos and 3 Royal Decrees, so he was not concerned with regards to that. And luckily, Jinzo is also a machine monster, which goes with his sort of overall look of the Monster Mash deck. So I would say this is a Monster Mash machine deck, not really Monster Mash Galus FTK deck. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As you guys can see in the bottom left, there is quite a number of other deck lists that you may not have seen, so please take a look at that. All you need to do is press the Underworld 6667 button above our video, You can check out the channel, all of our other videos, as well as the top 32 once everything is uploaded, the top 32 deck list playlist, where you can watch every single deck list that we have so far. Thank you very much, YouTube.